Hey everybody, it's the boss lady here, coming to you from my vehicle. Wanted to show my new mask. I got Santa mask. I'm gonna take it off for right now because it's just me in the car. I got my Santa mask to wear during this season. I still have my cloth mask, Christmas mask, but in light of being not feeling well, sick, whatever, I'm like, yeah, let me have a disposable so I can just throw that thing away. But your girl's not feeling good. I've taken one test already, and I'm getting ready to go back to work and take another test. So yeah, I don't feel good at all. At all. I like how people they don't know how to turn. Like, I got the right of way. Anyway, y'all, don't need no accidents, right? Hooey. So today is December 14th when I'm recording this, and this was the day I believe I took my husband last year to urgent care. On this day last year, 2021, my husband had been sick for 3 days, since the 11th, I believe. And he was fevering. He started, like, he wasn't feeling well the 11th and the 12th. But by the 13th, he started fevering really bad. Up and down, I'm giving him stuff. At first he was trying to, as we call it, soldier it out. But, my husband, he's one, as a kid, he didn't get sick a lot. So, he didn't really have to take medicine. He took a Motrin or Tylenol for headache, that's it. So, when he got sick like this, he has had walking pneumonia before, but that was like back in 2016, I believe. Anyway, but he hadn't been sick like he was last year. So anyway, I remember it like it was yesterday. I had came home, or no, when I saw him on the 13th, I was like, something ain't right, but he didn't want to do anything, so I'm like, okay. But by the 14th, when he didn't go into work, I'm like, something is truly wrong, and I need to encourage him to go to urgent care. So he did decide to go, and of course they wanted to do the test, and he let them, and they did blood work and x-ray. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. So basically what they told us, which you would think, now this is just my thinking, a year later at this, you would think that with all that happened in 2020, by the time we got to the end of 2021, they should know what to do, how to do, where to do, whatever. Especially if a person is presenting in that manner. So basically they, oh, well, this or that, it was just like, I don't know. Anyway, so they didn't give him nothing, okay? Gave him nothing. Once again, we're at urgent care. Had I taken him to the hospital that day, woo, Jesus. Okay. Anyway, jumping the gun. So they just basically told us to alternate Tylenol and the Motrin, because I had been giving him, first I started with Tylenol. Tylenol wasn't doing nothing for those fevers. When I tell you that man was fevering like nobody's business, baby. So they said alternate, So I'm like, okay. So that's what we were going to do. And they released us to go home. And said, hold tight till you get your results. We get in the truck, this truck here. We get in the truck, and he's just feeling bad, y'all. Oh my, I'm not gonna cry. I done shed enough tears over this. He was feeling bad. So we get in the car and he said, my phone. And I said, what? And he said, my phone. And he answers his phone. He's like, hello? But he's like, not feeling good. So he was like, can you talk to my wife? Mind you, it's like 9 something at night. So I'm like, what? I get the phone. It's the clinic that we just walked out of telling us that the x-ray tech or whoever read, because at first they said, well, his x-ray doesn't show anything. But there was a doctor on staff, x-ray doctor, who read the results and said that, he has pneumonia and it's COVID pneumonia. So I'm like, and he even told them, now this is what ticks me off. Whew, okay, see, here come the anger, and I'm trying to check myself. I want to really. So he told me first, he said, I feel like I did when I had walking pneumonia several years ago. And I said, what? I said, you need to be seen. So he tells the doctor or nurse practitioner or whatever they were. I can't remember if it was man or woman at this point. But anyway, he tells them, I feel like I did when I had walking pneumonia. They said, when did you have it? And I said, it was a couple years ago. I said, it's in this chart, And so they looked through and they said, oh, yeah, you had it. And I believe it was 2016. So that right there told me something was going on. So when they called and said that, yes, he does have pneumonia, and I'm like, okay, so we just need to turn around and get an antibiotic prescription, right? They said, no, we don't treat COVID pneumonia that way. Say what? Talking about we can't treat COVID pneumonia with antibiotics because COVID pneumonia is viral. The other pneumonia is bacterial or whatever. I'm like, it's got to deal with the lungs, and you need your lungs to breathe. And then they just basically told us, don't be surprised if his test results don't come back positive. And I was like, excuse my French, the hell you say? So I was not happy with that conversation, because I just felt like they didn't give a dang whether my husband is 6'2", okay? He's 6'2", at least 200 pounds. I mean, when I tell you this man was crumbled up like a infant, I can't carry him. I just had a car accident. I still can't carry him, even if I didn't. So I said, okay. I said, I tell you what, I'm about to make an appointment for you. And of course, because of his symptoms, they didn't want him coming into the clinic, so we did a telehealth visit. So the next clip you'll see, it's a clip of my feet, of my foot. So, disregard that. And I did, I will say this, I did chop the video clip up because there was some data private HIPAA stuff I didn't want to be released. But I did record the conversation with the doctor. And so stay tuned.
And I think you should try to get it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order I'm gonna order the infusion for him.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what can you do to lower your risk of getting severe COVID and ending up in the hospital.
Okay.
And because the fever is a little bit of a problem for me, so I will advise you to look for this monoclonal antibody. If that is not an option or it is not available either through the state or through Methodist Hospital, then you may just have to sit tight, and we'll give you inhalers, and monitor yourself and your temperature, and only go to the hospital if you get sicker and the oxygen goes below 90.
His symptoms started Saturday. He's now day 6. According to the positive test, it says he has to quarantine 10 days. So his 10 days are up Sunday. So that means he still has to miss work today and tomorrow for sure.
So tell me one more time. I thought his symptoms started on the 10th. When did they start?
Last Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, they started last Saturday. I took him to urgent care on Tuesday.
Okay. So that was on the 11th. Okay, got it. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because he has COVID and is still spiking a fever, really. Quarantine is those rules don't even apply to him because he's still sick.
Okay.
That is for people. Quarantine and isolation is for people who get COVID and then they recover and they're just waiting for these 10 days to end. And but your husband has a fever, so I am a little bit concerned about it, to be honest.
Me too.
So he cannot go to work until he's cleared by a doctor, and his oxygen is fever free for at least 3 days, and his symptoms are much better. Okay.
Okay. Can we have one other question for you? So,
yes, ma'am.
I'm fully vaccinated. So do I still? I know he has to be isolated. Do I need to isolate with him? I mean, we live in the same home, so
yeah. That is an excellent question. If you develop symptoms, definitely yes. Okay. I tell people he should be on isolation. You should be on quarantine. Those are a little bit different things, but sometimes it is hard with the caregiver and somebody has COVID. But I have to tell you, if you develop symptoms, you also go on isolation. For now, you just try to kind of protect yourself from getting COVID as well as much as you can, even though you're vaccinated.
Okay.
Remember, the vaccine, what it does is it protects people from getting severe COVID. It does not prevent people from getting infected. So you could get COVID. The chance of getting severe disease and dying is extremely low, but we still don't want you to get it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hi, honey.
Hi.
We love you.
Yeah.
Hoping that you get better soon. You just do what they say, okay? And you text us as you can, but we want you to get rest. Okay. Love you.
Love you.
I'm making you a homemade soup, baby. And I will bring it to you in a couple hours in a nice size bowl so you can be full. Love you. Good morning. I'm up. The baby is still asleep. But I just want to send you a video, see my face. And I just want to say good morning and I love you. Once the baby's up, we'll send another video, okay? Sorry I didn't send one yesterday. I forgot. I'm so sorry. All right. I love you. Bye.
Hi. We're just at home, probably about to watch a movie.
Yep. The baby's awake now, so she's up. But we love you.
We love you very much.
We want you resting. Don't worry about anybody else. If anybody's calling you, you send them my way. Okay? Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. I won't text anymore.
I'll just wait for you to send me a message, okay? I wasn't trying to bother you. I was just letting you know I was thinking of you.